Welcome back to Henry's Garage. In this episode we get some new to me wheels and rims, and we do the tracking, the steering alignment. Do like, subscribe, enjoy, share, whatever you like, and come back for the next episode after this. I am just back from a trip to Grimsby, where I bought 5 new to me tyres, wheels. So these are second hand. The tyres themselves, 2001, went on the car in 2003 and then barely got used. So they all look pretty good. The rims look pretty good, and I got 5 for less than it would have cost me to get even 4 tyres. And if you look at my current wheels, that versus that, let's get them on the car and see what they look like. Okay, well, I might be biased, but I think those look pretty good. I need to get 4 TR7 ones for the hubs, but yeah, not bad. So pleased with that. Now it's back on the these because I still need to be able to move it in and out easily. Tomorrow I'm going to do the tracking, because I think if you look at that front wheel up there, you can see it's pointing slightly to the right. And if you take a look at this one, it's not, it's straight on. So I need to sort those out. And I have my track right. So that is for tomorrow. Yeah. I forgot to say, I've even treated myself to some new lug nuts, which are now all nice and shiny. I'm set up to do the front left first. Now I can't remember if this does caster or camber, but it's 1/4 degree plus or minus 1 for the one, and it's 3.5 plus or minus 1 for the other. And again, I can't remember if that's relative respectively or anti-respectively. Anyway, we'll push it across and we'll have a look at what it looks like. Well, I think that's too much. So yeah, we'll get under there and deal with this wheel first. Okay, so when I try to loosen this off, so when I try to loosen this off, the whole steering just turns, which means that all I'm doing is getting this further and further out. I need to turn this nut on here. I've tried holding the steering rack in place with pliers, but it's going, so I'm going to have to take the wheel off and then see if I can clean up that thread. So we'll do that. Okay, so I took, this is a 5/16 11. Okay, 5/16 UNC 11. And so that allowed me to get this on all the way. So I shall now put this on all the way, and then I shall measure and loosen up. Actually, I'll probably call it on 16 or something and then measure and see how it goes. Okay, so we'll start it. We'll find the nought and then start. Okay, so I don't have, I haven't got my PC out here, so I don't have the BL manual. But the front wheel alignment, this measures toe in, that's all it measures. And it says it should be 0.16 mil toe in. That's measuring it in degrees, but it's measuring toe out at the moment. So I'm going to give it another, I don't know, maybe a half turn in and see what that looks like. Okay, well, I'm still there, and I think I have that tie rod all the way in, so I'm going to do the other side, because it's possible that I've got the steering wheel turned that way or something by one turn too many. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'll just go and do count on the steering turns and make sure it's in the middle. Okay, that's actually halfway turned one way or the other. So I need to just adjust the steering wheel by moving that. With it like that, I've now got toe in of 1 degree. So I now know what I need to do here. I was struggling with the other side, with the passenger side, left-hand side. So I moved to the driver's side. Driver's side, I've now got a toe in of 0.25 degrees, which I think is probably okay. Given it's 0 to 1/16 of an inch. So unless I find out otherwise, I'm going to leave this one here. On the passenger side, I have got the tie rod on as far as it will go, and I've got to just under 0.25. So I'm going to call that good. I'm going to tighten things up. Okay, so the driver's side is all tightened up again, and that is taut. On the passenger side, it's tightened up here, but I can't get that to turn on. The thread is just spinning. And I can't work out how to get pressure on it to hold it in place. So I think that might be a problem for tomorrow. I think I might just stop for now and think about it that way. I've been playing around with this a bit. I think my problem is, I don't know how well you can see it, but I think just there I've damaged the thread when taking it off. I don't think I had the splitter on quite in the centre, and it looks like it's pushed it in a bit, which is why the nuts aren't going on. I've tried getting a die on there, and I can't get that started either. It looks like I'm going to have to replace this tie rod. I've been trying to cut the thread again, holding it with this up here, protecting the thread with this. But as you can see, I've managed to split the rubber. I suppose if I can get that fixed, I could just replace the rubber, but I've already spent an hour at least on this. I guess I'll have a look at how much they cost. Right, I continue to try to get it off a bit, but I thought maybe with the rubber split, it would be easier to get a grip on here, but it's not, so I'm just going to order a new one. Blast. Anyway, we'll put it back here temporarily. Back there temporarily, and we'll order one, and we'll order some M12s for here to replace these castle nuts. Where's it gone? There. To replace those with lock nuts. Okay, I think we'll end this episode here. A bit of a disappointing ending, but we showed we can do the tracking. Good. That's a result, and we've got nice new wheels. I figured before finishing I would just get the steering wheel there straight. So that's all sorted out and torqued back up. Bit of a shame about the tie rod, track rod end, but there we are. Thanks for watching. Come back to the next episode. I think what I'm going to start now, straight after I finish this video, is I'm going to try to get the engine working a bit better. So I'm going to get some quick start and see how things run, what that tells me, and then try tuning it a bit from there.